Welcome back, guys. Today we'll be looking at, um, I had a PowerPoint presentation for you guys called Motherboard Adapt Connectors. It's a presentation. And so in this section is fairly short, but I felt having a PowerPoint will help you guys see most of the knowledge there is on Cert Master. Even though in the videos I do show that, but I felt like this might be better since I'm just taking what was on there and transferring to here and elaborating, I guess, some real world examples of, doing this. I personally don't have much experience with building PCs, but I know just enough to troubleshoot issues. So, peripheral component interconnect express interface. This is the things we saw in the other video. I mean, these right here. These are slots. Is the mainstream interface for modern adapter cards. It use point-to-point serial communications, meaning each component can have a dedicated link to another component or any other. Each point-to-point connection is referred to as a link. Each link can make use of one or more lanes. The raw transfer rate of each lane depends on the PCIe version supported. Transfer rates are measured in gigatransfers per second. Throughput in gigabytes is the rate achieved after losing loss through encoding is accounted for. So there are different versions. PCI 2, it's 5 gigabits, and I guess it didn't go to 1 gigabyte either. But it does for the 16, since there's more pins on that one. And then seems like 5 is probably the best one. Now up in 63. So those are the differences in speed of each version. Compatibility of the PCI slots. Adapter slots with more lanes are physically longer than each PCIe adapter. Card supports a specific number of lanes, typically 1, 4, 8, and 16. We might seen 1 and 4 and 8 on that first diagram. Ideally, the card should be plugged in the port that supports the same number of lanes. However, if insufficient slots are available, a card will be fit in a port with equal or greater number of lanes. This is referred to upplugging. For example, a X card will fit in the X or X16 slot. The card should work at X8, but in some circumstances may only work at X1. It's weird. Slot down plug-in power. It may also be possible to fit a longer card into a shorter slot, referred to downplugging, so long as the card is not obstructed by features in the case. Okay, so that makes sense. So I guess pins would just be hanging. A slot may support a lower number of lanes than physically suggests. The number of lanes supported by each slot is indicated by a label on the motherboard. For example, a slot that's physically 16 but supports X8. Ours will be labeled X16, X8. All PCI versions are backwards compatible. For example, you can connect the PCI version 2 adapter to a version 4 motherboard or install version 3 adapter into a version 2 motherboard. I'm not sure if that's even backwards compatible. It's more like forwards compatible. The bus link works at speed the lowest version component. Makes sense. And PCI can slap up to 75 watts to the graphics card via a dedicated graphics adapter slot. Up to 25 over other slots. An extra 75-watt power can be supplied via a PCI power connector. Here we got an example of one of them, just a sound card. Computers can support more than one expansion bus, also to support older technologies. PCI's legacy bus type have been superseded by PCI Express, PCI is software compatible with PCIe, meaning the PCI ports can be included on PCIe motherboard to support legacy adapter cards. But PCIe cards cannot be fitted into PCIe slots. That makes sense. You can't use like a newer technology on the old one, but you could definitely use the old one on the new one. With many legacy technology, PCI uses parallel communications. Most types of PCI are 32-bit and work at 33.3 megahertz. Unit transfer rate up to 133 megabytes. That is 32 bits divided by 8 to get 4 bytes. Then multiplied by the clock rate of 3.33. The earliest PCI cards were designed for 5E signaling, but 3.3B and dual voltage cards became prevalent. To prevent an incompatible PCI card from being inserted into a motherboard slot, for example, a 3.3 card in a 5B PCI slot. The keying for the different types of cards is different. So that was the end of the show. I'll have the next lesson up pretty soon. Comment, subscribe your questions, and follow for more.